Hey guys, it's me, Jennie Be, and this is my YouTube channel. This is my very first YouTube channel, by the way. It's been something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, and I just gave myself plenty of excuses, and that's why I've never got it done. I kept saying that I didn't have the right tools, I didn't have the right phone, I didn't have the right lighting, I didn't have enough money, I didn't have the right house, I didn't have the right clothes, and then I didn't know how to do makeup. I still don't know how to do makeup. And so finally, I'm at the point in my life where I said, you know what? I'm never going to get my makeup right, and that's why they have makeup artists. That part. That was a good breath. Okay, so this channel has been developed for those such as myself that consider themselves introverts. Introverts are people that just adore being by themselves because they feel like they have a lot of things to learn and they're running out of time. So at this point right now, most of you know that I am studying at a university in my local area. I actually moved to take part of this school that I've heard plenty about, and I'm really excited to be finally enrolled. I am currently studying the RN program, and I'm so excited that I'm doing it. But today I had so many distractions. Distractions was a major, like seriously. But I'm very proud of myself because I got a lot done. The first problem I had, well, I guess it wasn't a problem, but I was just so excited to be in school that school started July 6th. No, July 7th. School started July 7th, and July 6th I started like in my classroom, ready to rock and roll. Got a new computer, new laptop, and I don't know how to use it because it's not Mac. And that's okay. Gotta start somewhere, right? So I have this laptop, and then I realized maybe a couple days prior, when I was doing my taxes, I had called up the tax company that I was working with, and they couldn't access my laptop for some reason, and I just kind of put it off, right? He was basically saying something about a firewall. Of course, I don't know what a firewall is. So fast forward, I'm in school, getting done all of my classes online, and I'm so excited that I'm like crushing it. So I'm ahead of the game. All of my classes were completed. All of my assignments were completed and submitted days before due date, right? So then family came into town. So I'm like, I can turn out with my family, enjoy. And then the day before everything is due, I realized that nothing was submitted. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, I lost so much time just doing all of this schoolwork, and where did it all go? So I got in touch with the support team that does the assignments for the school itself. And they too investigated and realized that I didn't submit anything. And I'm like, well, I did submit it because all the check marks were there. So what happened? So they couldn't figure it out. So then I called my teacher and explained to her what was happening. And she says, okay, well, I can give you a few extra days so that you can catch up. Let me tell you, I was heartbroken because I had put in all that work. I took time away from myself, my friends, my family, and just time away from myself. Period. That part. And I lost everything. All my schoolwork was not showing up. So I talked to my teacher, and she's kind of walking me through stuff. And she's like, well, what about your firewall? What about this? What about that? Why don't you check the system and see what is the requirements on your laptop? So then that's exactly what I did. I went on my laptop and discovered that I had endless pop-up blockers and just mad blockers everywhere. Blockers. So like no one can even get through, probably not even an email. So had to make some changes. And of course I can figure it out. I watch endless YouTube tutorials on how to take away the blockers, and yet I couldn't figure it out. So I called up the counselor at the school and the president of the school. I called everybody. Like, it was just, if if I had your number, I would have been calling you too, right? So I called up the librarian, phenomenal woman, by the way. And she says, girl, just come on over. I'm going to walk you through it. So, you know, all through what's happening in the world with the mask situation. We're not even going to get into that because to me that doesn't exist. Okay? Now, we're in the classroom. We got our mask looking crazy. And she's like, unblock this, and we finally figured it out. So then I went and I started doing the program. And I got so into it. And I got most of it accomplished at the school library. So then I went home and the computer decided to do a software update. That part. It took another 2 hours for the updates to be done. So I said, you know what else can I do while my laptop is doing this thing that it's doing? So instead, I started polishing my nails. I don't know what else I was doing. I was doing all kinds of stuff because, you know, a lot of you know me, but a lot of you don't know me, that I don't like to waste time. I always try to find, okay, what else can I do instead of just sitting there waiting for a laptop to come on. Like, that laptop doesn't run my life. I run my life. So it's all about finding what you need improvement on and just like knocking it off the mark. That part.